All right, hey everybody. So just a surprise live. So, let's see. I know I didn't tell y'all what's going on. I have a bunch of stuff I have to make for my craft fair coming up. So I was going to make a wreath and I thought, well shoot, I might as well go on and hang out with y'all while I was doing it. Okay. So, let's see, do I have all my lights turned on? Yes, I do. Okay. Alrighty. So, we're going to do a grapevine. Hey, how are you? Y'all feel like doing a grapevine? I don't think I have shown y'all many grapevines. So, I thought this would be fun. Hey there. How are y'all doing tonight? Look, I found my apron. Yay. Okay, so I have this big craft fair coming up. And one of the things that I want to make sure I have is grapevines. Grapevines are really easy to do and they're so fast. So I thought I would show y'all a few grapevine tricks. Okay, so just a regular grapevine. This is, I believe, an 18-inch. Am I right? Yep. So 18-inch grapevine. When you pick these and you're getting ready to do a wreath with them, what I like to do is I like to look for where it looks kind of skimpy. So it looks skimpy right here. Okay, so I will probably put all of my stuff right here because it looks skimpy, and so we can just, the rest of the grapevine looks pretty nice, right? So, this is what we're going to do. And let me give you a trick. Okay, I'm going to give you a couple tricks. When you're making a grapevine, you can get these. These are like $3 or $3.50. They're over-the-door swags. Have you ever seen these? You can take these and you can place it down on your grapevine, just like this, and then you can start designing right from there. It really quickly fills up your grapevine and makes a great thing. So that's one way. Okay, I need to get my, let's get my glue on. That sounds funny. Okay. Another way. You can get these. These are super inexpensive. They're like $1, maybe. I don't expect you to be on here, Al. You're all good. I see Cheryl sending me a message. Okay. So you can get these. They're like $1 or $1.50. You can get them from Hobby Lobby. These came from Carolina Pottery. But you spread them out like this, just like you would with an evergreen. And you can put these back to back. Twist them. And you place those down. So these are just really quick ways to automatically start filling up your grapevine really quickly. Let's look at one more. Okay, this is my favorite. You can find an over-the-door swag at, I know Carolina Pottery has them, and I believe that Hobby Lobby has them. But let me see. This one came from Carolina Pottery. Hold on, y'all. I'll tell you what the number is. Okay. It's XVD 90673. So you can order it from their website if you have the number, okay? So these, doesn't that look cute when you put that on there? We'll do one later with that, but I want to show you this first. So here I have a nice little big pick, right? Isn't that cute? It looks like little pine pieces. And what you can do is take it, split it down the middle, and fold it over like that. And you automatically have a swag, a little swag piece to put in your wreath. Okay, so if you wanted your bow to go right here, we could put it here. If you want your bow to go at the top, you can put it here. They have these at Hobby Lobby. So remember, Hobby Lobby is 50% off of Christmas right now. You can use these. Now this is a little bit over the top, y'all, seriously. So you can just kind of take it apart and use it. You can use pieces of old garlands. So if you have some garland pieces, you know, sometimes you get a garland and it's too long, and so you cut the garland off. You can also use that. So I just thought I would show you that because it's really fun and easy. So when I'm doing one like this, I like to use something like this because it's really easy. We've done this right here in my group several times. So this is one of my favorite tricks. But I thought I would show you this trick tonight. So I will let y'all decide. Do we want it on the side? Do we want the bow on the side? Or do we want the bow on the top? Because we'll move this accordingly. We can either do top or we can do side. So when you put it on the side, that's called the C shape. What would y'all like? So how are y'all doing this fine Friday? I feel like I'm missing light for some reason. Does it seem dark? Oh, no worries. Hey, Charlie and Sophia are here. I know, bonus. Side, top. Hello from Florida. How are you? Bow on side, side. Okay, looks like side's winning. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. So you can take the piece, all right, and you can stick it in your grapevine. Make sure it doesn't come out. Like this. I just kind of work with the grapevine. And then in addition, I will take a zip tie and I will go right through the grapevine. Remember, the bow's going to be here, so you're not going to see this part. Let me zoom in here so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, and then we're going to tie it on there nice and tight. You see how cute it already looks, and we haven't even done much to it. And Mama, you can't have this one. You already have one on the door. Alright, so you kind of want to spread it out a little bit. You never want your items to be bunched up. And this is really pretty. It has a lot of glitter on it. Can you see my hands? And it's going to give it some nice dimension. Alright, so let's do our bow. Holy cow, look at that. You see how much glitter is on that pick? So this pick was $9, and usually at Carolina Pottery they have a little club that you can join and you can get 20% off. So that's usually what I do. I'll find a piece that's a little bit more expensive than just a few dollars, and I'll use my 20% off. But the thing is, very quickly you cover a lot of the wreath with just $9. So it's very reasonable. We're also going to use Sam's ribbon. Hello. So if you have a Sam's that's near you, they bring out this seasonal ribbon, and it's like $8. It's 50 yards. It's nice ribbon. And the thing is that you can't beat a 50-yard roll for $8. I mean, you just can't get that anywhere else. And it's really pretty. See, it has gold on it. It has red. It has little pine cones. So we'll use this along with this one, also from Sam's. This one is also from Sam's. This one is from Sam's. So you can see these are really easy to grab and make a really pretty bow. So, oh, thank you, Tina. Girl, I have old eyes too. Okay, so we're going to take, what I like to do when I'm working on grapevines is I like to kind of measure out how far I want my tails to go. So about like that. So let's see, that's about 10 inches. So I'll just place it down in my Easy Bow Maker, and I want this tail to come in this direction. Okay. And you'll see so far we haven't glued anything in on our base. Okay. Alright, so we're going to start with a 6-inch. So I'll go to the 6-inch, I'll twist in the middle, right like that. I'm going to go to the other 6-inch, twist in the middle, like that. Isn't this pretty ribbon? I love the ribbon they have at Sam's. It's really such a great deal. They have some at Costco as well. So if you don't have a Sam's, try Costco. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I do these kinds in my design group all the time. I just don't do many on YouTube. Alright, so we're going to do 3 loops with this one. Okay. And you can move your bows around as you go. I like to move them so I can see and make sure that I am in the right place. Okay. Hold on. Let me tell Casey I'm on. Okay. Alright. So I like to fold it over and cut towards the edge. That gives you a dovetail. And I love the Easy Bow Maker because you can put these spools on here, and the ones from Sam's fit great. Hey, hey, new cubby. Alright, so we've got the base, right? So we have 3 loops. Alright, so we can do, let's do this gold next, because it has all the same colors, but it's a little bit of a contrast, and that's kind of what we want. Okay, we're going to end with this one because it's glittery and it's pretty, and we just like it. Yes, so it is better to do bows with ribbon that has wire. Okay, and the reason is because yes, you can do bows even if it doesn't have wire. However, what happens is it gets to its destination, and if it gets squashed, you're not going to be able to fix it. Okay, you're not going to be able to fluff it back out, and so that's why you want the wired. And I know the wired's more expensive and harder to find, but trust me, that's what you want. Okay, so we're doing the exact same size, 6-inch. Okay, we're going to do 2 with this one. So you can see what I'm doing is I'm taking this one and a ribbon goes there, and I'm taking these 2 and a ribbon goes there. That way you can see all of the ribbons. Kind of places them out. Okay, so we're done with that one. Oh, let's put our little pin. How do y'all keep your ribbons nice? I have found that these tiny little pins, you can get them from Amazon. They have a little tiny ball head on them. Those work really great because they don't damage your ribbon. I have tried everything. I've tried rubber bands, tape, I mean everything. Nothing worked. But these work really great. I tried the big little pins, and holy cow, I couldn't get them in. The bow maker is called the Easy Bow, Deluxe Easy Bow. Okay, so again with the 10-inch, okay. You want me to zoom in a little bit more? Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more. Whoop. There we go. I think that's better. Then move this out of the way. Bella is playing with Carson. Well, she's not playing with him. She's sitting in Carson's lap, and he's watching a movie, and he loves that. So I don't want to disturb her, because if I go in there, she'll come out, and he'll get upset. So we'll just leave her in there. All right, so we're doing 6-inch again. So what we did, this one is a little bit more difficult, this ribbon. So I'm only using one of it because I knew some ribbons are really pretty but kind of a pain. So if you have that, just use a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. It kind of tends to want to fold in on itself, but it's really pretty. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to finish with this one. I like this one because it's 1.5. It's very sparkly. Can y'all see better now? Okay. This time we're going to go to 5-inch. You didn't have to come out if you didn't want to. I wasn't going to make you take your Friday night out. Okay, so I just kind of eyeball about 1 inch smaller. Okay, same thing on the other side. About 1 inch smaller. I made the tails a little bit longer. So one thing you can do, hold on. Sometimes those things want to come out and you just hammer them. Keep a small little hammer in your room because you never know when you might need it. Okay. I'm going to take a zip tie. I like to use zip ties because it doesn't hurt my hands. Hold on, I'm just grabbing a pipe cleaner. Here's a red one. Okay. Because we're going to use this to tie it on to the wreath. Alright, so I just take it, I just go on one side and go underneath it. You want to make sure you're under all the ribbon. And then all you have to do is start it. So just click it a couple times, and that way your bow's not going to fall apart when you take it out. You'll see where that little indentation is, and you move it over, tighten it, not completely. All right, get your tails where you want them to be. Whoops, like this. And then we'll just pull some of our loops out. Be careful when you're pulling that you don't pull it out. So you want to pull it, but not hard, okay? Okay. All right, so we look like this right now. We're going to take our little pipe cleaner, and I'm going to slide it right underneath. So y'all, you may be seeing me a little bit more often in the next few weeks as I get ready for my show, because I got to make a lot of stuff. And if I'm going to make it, I'm either going to be here or in my group. So, you might get sick of seeing me. I see you're under your own name. Okay, so now you want to take your hands and run it. What you're doing is you're running it under where the wire is. And what that does is that creates that nice little curl. See, there's that problem child ribbon. If you have ones that haven't been dovetailed, you can do that. You can also cut at an angle. Okay. All right. And you also want to stick, so what I like to do is stick my fingers in here and like spread my hands out. That really makes a nice fluff. It's going to pop down some. So don't be afraid to fluff it up too much because it's going to come down some. And you'd rather it be too fluffed than not enough, right? Okay. Let's grab. Oh. It fell over Bella's chair. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to place this right here in the center. Now, there's a couple ways you can do this. Okay. You can tie it all the way around, and then in the back, what you can do is cover it with a leaf or something like that. Or you can take one side and slide it through the grapevine. Now, if you have trouble, this is what I want you to get. Okay, this is in my influencer shop. So y'all, anytime I'm using a tool, it's going to be in my influencer shop. Okay, my Amazon influencer shop. These are called weaving needles. And what you do is you take your wire or your pipe cleaner and you put it through just like you're sewing something. And these are plastic, okay? So they're easy to bend. And you can slide it right under the grapevine, and voila, you are ready to tie it on. It makes it so much faster and easier. Before I found these things, I used to get so stressed out trying to get stuff through there. Okay, then I just kind of tuck it back in, refluff. Always refluff. Okay, now you can leave all of your tails in the front like this and have some on one side, some on the other side. You can take this and curl it up. It is called an Amazon influencer shop. It is listed in my description. So anytime I buy or use a tool that you see here, I put it in my shop so that y'all will be able to go and find the same thing. It belongs to Amazon, but it is all my favorite tools, like all my favorite stuff. So see how cute the bow is? All right, we're done with the bow maker. Now we're gonna add some cuteness. I like to buy really cute picks like this. So this pick has this glittery stuff. It has these little berries with the snow on it. It has a little pine cone. These came from Carolina Pottery. Hold on, let me give you the number. I think I can actually see this one. C as in Charlie, S as in Sophia, 18194, okay? So these are pretty inexpensive. They're like $2, I believe. And you can take this whole piece and put it in your grapevine. Now this is too long, so we're going to have to pull it back out. But I just wanted to show you, you can put it right in and automatically you have brought up the value of your piece. So you want to cut it. You want to have a couple of inches, okay? And I like to run it through my glue. And y'all, you see this glue right here? Can you see that? You see how my glue kind of almost looks like taffy? That's what you want. If your glue, if you pull your glue up and it's dripping forever, it is too stinking hot, okay? It should not. You should be able to get the little strings off Then we're going to kind of place it right underneath the bow into the grapevine, and then we're going to spread it out. So no one's going to be able to tell that this was just one pick. It's going to look like we added that in there. You see? Alright. I have another one just like it. See, there you go. Somebody says Dollar General has it for $2. Oh wait, I don't think that's the same. Do I have another one back here? Hold on. Okay. I love this stuff. This has been my favorite pick this year. It's sad, but it's true. I think I have used it like 100 times. Okay. Woo, this one's tough. There we go. Make sure you have a good pair of cutters in your room too. Okay, so see, these things can be pulled apart like this. You see that? And then you get a lot more. Okay, and you just run it through your glue. So your glue should be around 200 degrees. If your glue is smoking, it is way too hot. Okay, y'all? Don't let your glue pot smoke, because if you do, then you have set it too high. Okay. So far this is what we have. Okay. So I want to kind of spread this around a little bit. There we go. And I have these, and I think these are really cute. These were at Hobby Lobby. I don't know, does it have a tag? I mean, they were kind of expensive, but they were on sale. They were half off. And there is so much in here that I will take it apart, because it's way too much. I know, and one of these days I'm going to have to get her to bring me some pastries. Alright. So it just has this little, I don't know, tape stuff on it. And then you can see what they do is they just wrap it in that floral tape. And you can just peel that stuff off, and then you can separate it. And see, this has a whole bunch of really good stuff on it. It has this natural little ball. It has all these greenery pieces, these berries. So this piece will get you a lot of, quite a few projects. It's a little bit harder to cut than it looks like. I might have to get my X-Acto out in a minute. Okay, here we go. I think I got it. Okay. Alright, so I want to put, see, isn't that cute? It has like little crystally stuff on it. And I'm going to put some of that up here because I want to have it fuller at the end. Okay. If you have trouble with your piece this staying in place, you can take little pieces of it and zip tie it down to your base. So don't be afraid to do that. I do that because if I pick it up and it just keeps flopping over, I want to make sure it's going to stay in place. So I'll find a strategic place and I will zip it down. There we go. So this is going to help fill in. Okay. Bye, Cheryl. Okay. All right. So we'll put a couple there. Put one over here. Alrighty. Right in there. Okay, so let's see if those are going to stay in place. You see how this one wants to kind of plop out like that? So what I'll do, I'll take one of my zip ties. Let's kind of zoom in here a little. And I will kind of pull this up, and I will find a piece like this, and I will run this through, and I will zip this down so nobody's going to be able to see this, but it's going to help keep this in place. Okay? Great little trick to do because that happens. So now you see, well, now you see more of it is kind of up towards the base. So I could do the same thing with this one by kind of tucking it on the inside. It's just a great little trick that you can do when you're using a greenery piece like this, especially at the top. Top's where you're going to have an issue. And then you can just kind of spread the stuff out and you won't be able to see. So now it's staying in place. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get... Ooh, this is cute. Isn't that cute piece? Hey, honey. You gonna open that bottle?
I was just getting some vodka.
Oh.
Bring the bottle up for you.
Okay, so we have a little piece like this. My husband's in there watching a movie with my son. I think I told you all that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in a little up here. Okay. Kind of spread some of this out. You see how cute that is once you start filling in a little? And don't be afraid for things to go outside the bounds. All you have to do is in your mind create a circle that goes around, and as long as you create that circle, you'll be able to keep things in line with where they should be. Oh, I love the cutters too. Thank you. Okay, so let's grab another one of those little berry pieces. Okay. Isn't this pick awesome? When I got it when my sister was here, y'all. And she said, oh my gosh, that pick is a hot mess.
Watching Lifetime?
Yeah. Y'all have been watching Lifetime, trying to keep myself in the Christmas mood because I've made so many Christmas projects that I was starting to get sick of Christmas. So I was like, okay, I gotta turn the Christmas movies on. I'm gonna put cut this out. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, that pick did not have some of this in it. So what you can do is take some out and put it on the other side, and then you'll have that balance. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. Oh yeah, if you're hearing the ching in the background, that's because the ice skate kit went on sale today. Alright. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Oh, this is cute. Look at that, it's like little beads. Oh, there's the number from Hobby Lobby. It's CS. Where's my glasses? I can't see that. CB, as in boy, 1733. And they've got them half off. And you can see how much I've already pulled it apart. Okay. So let's see. Gonna have a little bit, yes. That's what we're doing. That's it. That's what we're doing. We'll have a little cute stuff coming out the side. Perfect. Look at that. How cute is that? All right, we're going to do the same thing at the top. One of the things that you want to do, first of all, there's no rules, but you do want to try to keep things balanced. It's not a rule, it's really more of a guideline. So, it's a good idea just to, if you put one here, you should put one up here. Okay. Alrighty. It just helps keep it balanced. If you're ever having trouble with things like these, put it on something. Hang it on your door or put it somewhere and stand back and imagine the imaginary line that's going around it. And that usually will pretty quickly tell you where your issue is. So that's what I do. So see, like I hold this up, okay, and then I'm looking, okay, where do I have an issue? Do I have an issue? It looks like I'm a little lean up here, so I need to add a little bit up there. And that's how I do it. Thank you. Okay. So we'll put a little bit over here out to the side. And so what that does is that kind of bulks that side up a little and makes it look a little less thin. You see, we haven't really used all that much. There we go. So now you see it's all even. Okay. I don't know if I like that pine cone right in the bow. Let's take that out. Okay. I want the bow to be seen. So we're going to move those. Okay. Much better. All right. There, that's better. All right, now what we're going to do, let's see. I'm going to put a little bit behind the bow. Okay. Just kind of slipping in behind the bow. Okay. Let's see. Trying to see if I need to put the pine cones back in or leave them out. Well, I think it kind of looks cute in there. Okay. There we go. And I'm going to glue it to the greenery because that is the place that it will stick. In addition to that, I will take a tiny bit of wire and I will wire a little bit at the bottom. Just kind of slipping in under those little spiky things. Alright. And just wire it down. There we go. Okay, let's see, this one I think looks cute over here. Alright. So see, here's the wire that was tied on. So let's see if we can extend that wire a little bit. Okay. Okay. There we go. Alright, we're gonna and then I'll just take this wire and I will loop it around this greenery. So all that does is make sure it's not gonna fall out, because y'all know that after a while glue is gonna come off. If it's glued into the grapevine, it's not going to do that, but if it's just glued onto a piece of greenery, it's possible it could. So you want to just protect it. Alright, in the bow, let's add a little bit of greenery to our bow. It's a great idea to put greenery in your bow because it helps your bow become part of your project. So all I do is take it, I just glue it right into the ribbon, like that. Okay, a little bit back here. This is something you'll see better up close, but when you do, it really does help to blend it in. Let's see, maybe a tiny little bit of this. Oh yeah. So see, all I'm doing is just gluing it right down inside of that ribbon. Okay? Can you see? Okay. Perfect. All right. I think we're good. Maybe one more little sticky thing at the bottom. All right, y'all. See how easy and fast those are? And you know, there are going to be people who really love grapevines and people who really love mesh. Now, you could also put a sign on the other side, or if you don't want to put a sign and you really want to put something on the other side, my favorite trick is to take a little greenery. I don't always do this, but sometimes I do. Thank you. And you can put a little small piece over here. And it kind of helps tie them in together. It's just a little trick. I taught my sister that while she was here. And what it does is it ties both sides together. You see that? And so all you do is take elements from this side and you put them on this side, and then it helps to give this side a little bit of personality. I love to do that because I just think it kind of helps so that this side just doesn't look like it's completely blank. And all you have to do is just glue it in like you would on the other side. And I like to put it pretty much across from the midpoint, in which case this is the bow. Okay, so like that. You don't have to have a ton. Maybe a little bit of this stuff here. So you just want elements from over here to be in it. Alright, so we'll put this in. Ooh, I dropped my stick. I'm so bad about doing that, y'all. I'm so bad about that. Oh. Okay. Let's work it down in there. If you ever have trouble, grab your pliers because you don't want to get that glue on you. It makes it a little easier to get it in there tight. There we go. Alright. Okay. So kind of cut this up a little bit. And when I'm cutting things, I'm looking for natural breaks, places I can cut. See, like that? Okay. bit here on the inside, and we're about done. There. So do y'all ever make grapevines? All right, y'all. All done. So you can see the side. The back is completely clean. It's just a nice, simple little grapevine wreath. Yeah, I like to have that little piece on the other side. It does kind of give it that finished look. It's kind of what I think. Makes it look a little bit more finished. So did y'all have any questions? I don't know why that camera is pointed that way. Do I have my thing? Hold on. I just noticed that my camera is pointed an odd way. Let's see if we can. There we go. Okay. Awesome. We could even put a little bit of this over there. The little glittery stick. Not way sticking out, but. Awesome. Did y'all enjoy it? Oh. Cool. Yeah, this is what I started on. I started on grapevines. I don't even want to tell you what my first grapevines looked like. So how do you hang it? Okay, so you have a couple of options. Mine that I usually like is this. This is called antique wire. You can get this at Hobby Lobby. You can get it on Amazon. And it's very thick wire, and it's covered with kind of like twine. Alright, so you just cut some off. You know, you want a decent piece. And in the back, right where they'll hang it, you put it right through the grapevine, like this. Okay. Tie it, kind of twist tie it together, and then make sure that piece goes back in so it won't scratch somebody's door. And there you go. Now you have a hanger for them to use to put it on their door. They can also just hang it from the actual grapevine itself. It just depends on the customer, right? Some people like it just hanging from the grapevine, and some people like to have a hanger. So it really just is dependent upon that person's taste, or your taste in that matter. But I like these. They're so quick and easy to make. And there's no rules, and you can't go wrong. You know, if you don't like something, take it out. If you like more, put more in. Absolutely. Try it on. I've done lots of these on the Dollar Tree. The little Dollar Tree wreaths, those little ones. Yeah, you can use little Dollar Tree stuff on it. I lived in Greenville forever, and now I'm in Lexington. So I live in Lexington, South Carolina. Yeah. So. Yep. You buy old? Absolutely. Yes, that is such a great point. So you can buy old Christmas trees, and you can cut them up, and you can use them just like we looked at here. All right? So when we looked at this, this is essentially like the same thing that you get in a Christmas tree, right? It's this evergreen. You can make all kinds of great things with old Christmas trees. You can take the long pieces, the pieces that were the branches, and you can strap them together. You can make things like this. You can put them on grapevines. You can make swags for over your door. Lots of great things you can do with those. Oh, you're in Greenville. Cool. Yeah, we lived there forever, and then we moved up here to Lexington. Yes, if you want to join the Wreath Design group, it's all online, okay? And it's on my site. If you go to hardworkingmom.com, you'll see shop. You just go to the shop, and my Wreath group is right in there. You'll see it. It'll have a picture of me with the deer I made. We made that in my group, so yep. Hold on, I gotta get my glasses to read that whole thing. Okay, so you have 21-inch mesh, and you bought a green pine wreath. Well, we're going to be doing one of those pretty soon. My wire cutter is called Knipex. It's Knipex. Knipex. No, it's not heavy. It looks heavy, but it's really not. Y'all, I wish I had that. I made this evergreen one last night with my group, and it has this giant sign on the side, and it's a little heavy. But this is not. This is not heavy. Hello, is it Sylvana? Y'all, I'm horrible with names, pronouncing names, so if I ever pronounce your name wrong, just tell me, because I'm terrible with it. Yeah. San Antonio. I've been to Texas several times. Awesome. Yep. All right, y'all. Well, I think we are good. I might be on tomorrow night, too. I have a lot of stuff I need to make. Oh, and I got... Where did I put that? Where did I put that thing? One of my cubbies sent me a chalk tour to do, and I'm so excited. She sent me a sign, and I'm so excited. I want to get on here and do that. And I have so many signs I need to make use of, so I have to come on and make a bunch of stuff. Thank you. I'm so glad you like watching it. So, yes, please share. And hey, if y'all entered the contest for the bow makers and the mat, make sure you check your email, because we have not heard from a couple people, and I want to make sure that if you won, that you get your prize. Okay? Awesome. Thank y'all so much for coming and hanging out with me while I make another wreath. I'll probably be on tomorrow night. Definitely Sunday night. Oh, y'all want to see what I'm making Sunday? So, I got this awesome box from Trinity Tree, and we are going to be making a candy cane wreath. I'm so excited, y'all. Look at this awesome mesh. I got white. Look at these ribbons. I love this one. I love this one. This one, it has a little black edge to it. Oh my gosh. And this one. Oh, that's what we're doing Sunday. So I am super excited. I haven't done one of those since last year, so it should be fun. It'll be lots of fun. And they have this on Trinity Tree's website if you wanna get one so that you can make the same thing. I will put a link down in the description after I get this updated, in case you want to buy it and make the same thing. Alright. Well, the contest is over. However, when we hit 100,000, we're going to have another contest. So just watch out for that. Watch for when we hit 100,000. And we will have another. We're going to have a big celebration. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you will know when I'm going live. it will notify you, and you can actually click on the notification. It'll bring you into my live. So Sunday I will go on at 9 p.m. So 9 o'clock on Sunday. That's what my usual time is. I go live every Sunday and Wednesday at 9 o'clock. So, and make sure that you subscribe. We are trying really hard to get to that 100,000. Just like, please. I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited. I've been doing this a long time, and I'm super excited to hit that milestone. And I appreciate y'all so much. You just have no idea. So thank y'all so much. And y'all have a great, it's Friday evening. Thank you. Thank you, Nita. All right, well, I will see y'all tomorrow or Sunday for sure. Okay, y'all have a great night. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. Bye, y'all.